guys, what's up? Welcome back. So in today's video, I'm going to be reviewing the new Beauty Bakerie concealers. So I went ahead and took out all of the concealers. They did come in like a little white. Well, I have one right here because I ended up ordering one for myself, but this is what the little packaging looks like. Super cute, very sleek, but I ended up taking them all out so you guys can see how they look on the insides. And I feel like they did a really good job with the shade selection. So in today's video, I'm going to be swatching all 8 shades on my hand so y'all can see what they look like on my skin tone. And I'm also going to be applying one of the shades that I feel like would match me really good as a concealer on my face. So you're going to see how it applies, how it blends out, and you guys will see how it looks once it's all set and all that good stuff. So we're going to go ahead and jump into the swatches and also applying them on the face. So let's go. All right, so I went ahead and did my foundation and my brows off camera, and if you guys want to see like a full brow routine, I do have a video on that if you haven't checked it out already. And as far as the foundation, I mixed 2 of my foundations together for today. I used my Fenty Beauty foundation. I am in the shade 420. And I also use the NYX Total Control Drop Foundation. So I just kind of blended these 2 together. I don't know why, but I just feel like they look really good on the skin together. So wanted to use those. Oh, and by the way, I'm in the shade Mocha for this foundation. Don't really have a smell, but let's swatch it on the hand so y'all can see what this one. Ooh, that one is in the shade What's Frappening. Yeah, What's Frappening. And the next one I have is in the shade You Mocha Me Crazy. So this is, this one looks like, kind of looks like my skin tone, but a little bit darker. So there is that one right there. Now let's go ahead to the other one. This one is in the shade Cool Beans. Now there's that one right there. Looks like I could actually use that one as my concealer. I don't know, we'll see. All right, so this next one is called Your Brewtiful, and now I'm looking at it, I think this is the one that we may use today on the face, so I may use this one as well. So there, yeah, we're gonna use that one for today on the face. All right, and this next one is called Love You Latte. Next we have the shade Procrastinating. So there's Procrastinating right there. Next we have the shade Don't Give a Frappe. Alright, and there's Don't Give a Frappe. And last but not least is Mug Life, and this is supposed to be the lightest one in the bunch. There is Mug Life right there. Alright, so this is all 8 of the concealers swatched, and now I see that they are drying down to a matte finish, so I already know I'm going to have to work fast with these when I'm applying it on the face. So we're going to work fast with this and see if it works out. So let's apply it on. Very creamy. I do want to say that. Very, very creamy. But it is drying down like super fast, so I'm gonna have to work fast with this. And it feels cool on the skin, like it feels like gives you that cool feeling. Alright, so this is what it looks like blended out, and it looks really, really good on the skin. I did notice that when I was tapping the beauty sponge is it felt really, really sticky. So that's actually a good thing because that's going to allow that setting powder to stick and it's not going to move anywhere throughout the day. So yeah, so it is pretty sticky on the face, but that is one side of it blended. So we're going to go ahead and apply the rest of it on the face. Alright, so this is what everything looks like after I get done applying it and then blending it out with that beauty sponge. And what I'm also noticing is when it sets for a while, it starts to look like, it kind of gives you a nice, like a natural glow. I don't know if you guys can see the dewiness of it, but it is a little dewy after it starts sitting on the face for a while. So now what I'm going to go ahead and do is apply my setting powder. I'm going to use the Too Faced Born This Way setting powder. You know what, let me try something. I just want to try something really quick. I don't know if this is going to work, but I'm going to take the shade You Mocha Me Crazy, which is the second to the darkest shade, and kind of snatch my nose with this. So let's see if I can put a little bit right here. This is the trick that Jackie Aina uses. She applies a dark shade right here. I know I'm about to like mess this whole look up already, but I want to try this out and see if it works. So, and I'm gonna blend it. Just kind of lightly contour my nose, or non-tour is what Jackie says. Oh, okay, Jackie, I see you with this non-touring. All right, now let's go ahead and set this concealer. I'm gonna use my Too Faced Born This Way setting powder and set everything now that it is, or now that I'm done. All right, so this is what everything looks like once I get done setting everything. Right now I wanna go ahead and finish up the rest of my face, and I'm gonna come back and let you guys know my final thoughts on this concealer. I'll let you guys know how much it costs, where you can purchase it, and all of that good stuff. So I'll go ahead and finish up my face now, and then I'll be right back. All right, so now that my makeup is complete, let's go ahead and talk about these concealers. So start off with the packaging. They do come in a cute little white cardboard box. And funny story is I went ahead and purchased this concealer as soon as they launched, and right after I got done with the order, I got a message from Beauty Bakerie saying they wanted to go ahead and send me the concealer. So I was like, yes please, thank you. So I didn't even open the one that I purchased. Again, this is in the shade Cool Beans. So what I'm gonna do is just go ahead and give this away. So if you feel like you are my skin tone or a little bit darker, go ahead and let me know down in the comments, and I'll go ahead and give this away. I'm just gonna randomly pick somebody in the comments and give this away to you guys. So like I said, I haven't opened it or anything. Again, this is in the shade Cool Beans. It says this creamy full coverage concealer is built with a waterproof formula and matte finish, but I can vouch when it says it is a matte finish because it does dry down matte. You guys will see it, or you guys already saw it in the video, how it quickly dried down and how you are gonna have to work fast with this once you blend it out. And also on the back of the packaging, it has like little baking tips. So tip number 1, it says choose a shade lighter than your complexion, which is what I did in the video, but I feel like it oxidized and it actually matched my skin tone. So I can try to use like a lighter shade maybe later on in another video, but yeah, it did kind of oxidize, and I did notice once I blended it all out, it kind of blended in with my skin tone. All right, tip number 2 says apply directly to skin with the wand applicator, which is what I did. Number 3 says blend quickly for a smooth and even application, which you definitely have to do. I don't know, I don't want to tell you guys what to do, but I would not recommend applying this and letting it sit and then blending it out later on, because it's going to be so hard to blend out since it does dry down pretty quick. Once you apply it, that's when you need to go ahead and blend it out. So yeah. And then the very last tip, it says top with flour setting powder to bake your cake face. So I don't have their flour setting powder to bake. I already have the one that is the same color as my skin tone to use as an all over face powder, but I don't have the lighter shades like the banana shade to use as an under eye setting powder. So I kind of wish I did, just to kind of test it out with the concealer, but I may go ahead and purchase that one just to try it out because I do want to see how that works under the eyes. So yeah, those are just cute little tips that they had on the little packaging. And like I said, they do come in 8 different shades. So the darkest is a really good color to use if you want to use it as a contour shade, but just keep in mind you are going to have to blend it out very quick if you are using it to contour. And you guys saw that I did use the second to darkest shade, which was in the shade Mocha Me Crazy, to kind of non-tour my nose. If you guys have not watched Jackie Aina's video on her non-touring, you have to check it out. Like, it is good, you guys. So I kind of wanted to do that technique on my nose, and I feel like I did a good job to be, you know, my first time trying it out. So yeah, I went ahead and used a little bit of that on the inner corner of my nose just to kind of non-tour it, and it did actually blend out really nicely. So and the lightest shade in this collection is called Mug Life. So I feel like they did a really good job with their color selections. I feel like a lot of people will be able to find their shade for a concealer, so they did a really good job. It's a really different concealer, you guys. I don't have anything like this in my collection. I've never owned a concealer where I had to actually, you know, work with it fast without it drying down to where it'll be hard to blend out. So yeah. That's the only thing I don't like about it, is it's gonna dry down super fast on the skin, and it's kind of time consuming to blend out each section on your face. But other than that, I really like the concealer. That's just the only thing I don't like about it. The shade selection is bomb. A lot of people are going to be able to find that perfect match for them as far as the concealer. So they did a really good job with their concealer shade ranges. The coverage is everything, you guys. Y'all saw it when I was blending it out. You are going to get a full coverage. Just make sure you are moisturizing your face if you do have dry skin, because it is going to dry down to a matte finish. And last but not least, what I really like about it is, of course, the packaging. Y'all know I am a sucker for packaging, so they did a really good job with their packaging. Super cute. I think everything that they create is very like unique, and it just really stands out, which is what I really love about this brand. Now, as far as the price for these concealers, they are $20 a piece. They are still currently available on their website. I will have their link down below in my description so you guys can shop the concealers if you're interested in trying them out. And yeah, I think that is everything I have for this video. Make sure you thumbs it up if you enjoyed it, and let me know if you tried out any of these concealers. Let me know your thoughts on them. Let me know what shade you got and all of that good stuff. And don't forget, I am giving this one away. Again, this is in the shade Cool Beans. So this is the one that's a little bit darker than the one that I used in today's video. So this is the one right before that one when I was doing my swatches. So if you think you are my skin tone or a little bit darker, this will actually be a really good one to use if you want to just use it as a spot concealer, or just, you know, concealing any type of discoloration in your face and just using like a setting powder on top, or even a pressed foundation powder. So this will be a good shade to use, just, you know, as that. And for anyone who thinks they are a couple of shades darker than my skin tone, this will be a really good color to use under your eyes to kind of brighten them up as well. So yeah, just go ahead and shoot me a little comment down below if you think or if you want this concealer. Again, this is in the shade Cool Beans, and I'm just gonna randomly pick one person out of the comments and send it to them. So yeah, I think that is everything I have for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I really hope it helped some of you guys if you have been deciding on getting these concealers or not. So let me know if you enjoyed it. Make sure you thumbs it up if you did, and do not forget to subscribe if you're not subscribed already, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.